a lot of reassurance that I was set on the property and I wanted to make it work. And he sort of tailored it really, specifically for me, and breakdowns of my costs and various other living expenses, and we went through those sorts of things just to make sure that everything was going to work out. This property came up and I thought, to be honest, it was probably a little bit of a stretch for me. It's a lovely property, being an end plot and quite a nice outdoor space, nice driveway. There's a few crucial things that I really wanted, and that kind of just stretches the budget up that little bit further and makes you tempted to look. But yeah, made it work and excited about it. Mortgage full stop, I suppose. Just probably the term and just the duration, and knowing that you're in this for the long haul, but at the same time it's not forever. Things can change, and having that understanding that things can be flexible. And Tom really worked with me to try and make the monthlies as affordable as possible and just tailor it for me, so I wasn't sort of under any financial pressure or anything like that. Not a great deal, which the process was made very straightforward and very easy by Tom. It's my first property, so I was coming in pretty cold really. There's a lot of jargon, a lot of lingo that I wasn't really familiar with. Maybe terminology that I'd heard, but didn't really know the ins and outs of it. But there wasn't really a silly question. I certainly didn't feel that way with Tom anyways. He made me feel very comfortable and guided me through it. So during the whole process, I got a survey done, and there was a couple of little problems with the roof. So this came after the sale was agreed originally. So then I had to try and sort of renegotiate with your move on to try and get the best outcome for both parties really. I was feeling like that this was going to be a major problem, but Tom just made it very straightforward in terms of communication with him and at which stage and he needed certain information and things like that. So hopefully it's all going to work out. There was a few other things advised, insurance and critical illness and things like that, which I took his advice on really and got that in place. From a couple of personal circumstances that made it quite important, having seen that other people, if they had it in place, things could have been different, and just managing the best deal for me on those to include it really. I've got a little brick with my hometown on it, with Whitehaven on it, so I'll have to find a little place for that.